Hello, I'm Jane Ward, also known as Trainer Jane, CEO and founder of Selling on the Spot and Selling on the Spot Marketplace. And I'm here today with Catherine Lazure. I want you to meet another amazing licensee on our team. Catherine, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much, Jane.
Awesome. Great to have you here. I would like our global community to get to know you, get to know your business offerings better. So please take the time to introduce yourself.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I am the owner and founder and virtual assistant behind CL Executive Solutions. We offer virtual assistants for business owners' busy realities in a multitude of different areas. Whereas if I was by myself, I would have a certain niche in administration. But luckily, I've got a team of professionals that actually make us a one-stop shop for business owners for all your BVA needs, with specializing in everything and all included too. Advertising and marketing, social media marketing, content and engagement, as well as website design, analytics, SEO, project management, calendar management, you name it. I think we've pretty much got it covered.
That's fantastic. Yeah, you're the type of business that us business owners need, which is fantastic.
Most definitely. I tell people all the time, as a business owner and entrepreneur, we wear a lot of hats. And I'm actually in the midst of actually doing a video where I actually blatantly explain the whole hat theory and wearing, and that some hats really don't look good on us. Some hats really don't suit us. And other hats we really don't want to wear. They don't suit our personalities. So that's where we come in, and we offer to take one or two of those hats off your head, those tasks off your plate, and that way you don't have to worry about those little things that maybe we're not so great at or really don't want to do.
Yeah, that's a great way to explain it, because I'm not a hat person, but I tend to wear too many hats as well, and that's why I enjoy delegating and hiring, and again, using a professional that can do it better than I can, and that is more passionate about doing those tasks than I would ever be. So why do you do what you do?
I actually learned very early on that I had a very strong entrepreneurial spirit. I have done things that even you don't know, as far as in my past, unless you really look closely at an old resume.
That I don't know yet.
I started way back when I was actually pregnant with my second child, doing undercover wear. And of course, being out to here, you can't actually tote all your clothes and the racks and everything into people's houses and that kind of thing. So my ex-husband was my roadie, is what I call it, as far as carrying all my racks. But it started for me back then. And so when I decided to go into college, and I took my BA in business admin and accounting, and found that when I walked out of college into a retail management role for one of the largest clothing companies in Canada, for international clothiers, and cleaned up house, tidied up their marketing storefront, brick and mortar, hiring new staff and training them and so forth. Having two small children, though, doesn't really work as far as the babysitting and my ex working shift and that kind of thing. So I'd had a passion through high school where I'd had this thought in my head. We all have thoughts of what I want to be when I grow up. So I wanted to be an ECE. I wanted to work as a teacher or as a teacher's aide. And I'd done my co-op with speech pathology behavioral management. And so I decided, with that behind me, as well as my love of kids, because I was volunteering with Girl Guides of Canada, Scouts Canada, and, you got to run around the gym and act like an idiot and no one asked why, you didn't think you were crazy. I opened a daycare. And that business college background, that entrepreneurial spirit, helped me to build that to a 6-figure income in Oshawa, Ontario, which is unheard of for a private daycare. And when economic situations change, GM closed, and that caused a domino effect of businesses, as I'm sure you're well aware. I went into the other sector of the private sector and managing other people's companies, and I walked into a welding shop. Now, what did I know about welding? What did I know about piping? I couldn't tell you the difference between carbon steel to stainless, as far as the pipe goes. But I worked my way up and to a C-suite executive assistant. So for Fortune 500 companies, being that right arm and keeping all the pieces together, an operational manager managing 50 employees while I was servicing those four C-suites.
Hmm.
And then I moved as an EA into the nonprofit sector, learning lots about boards of directors, governance and strategies and that kind of thing. So I think I offer as a VA that really strong C-suite business owner, entrepreneurial, you know, combination that a lot of them are in need of. And
That's fantastic. Yeah.
so I mean, I can appreciate being a small business. I can appreciate with aspirations of growth, and I've actually helped other organizations start from the ground up. I actually built a national nonprofit organization called Sharing the Shoulders of Giants. So a lot of people have checked out my YouTube video where I spoke to a group of entrepreneurs. So that came up the other day when I was interviewing somebody. They were like, "Yeah, I saw you talk." Thinking creepy, but no. So that's a little bit like about my background, and then as I said, my team all have professional backgrounds. You know, working for some of the biggest names in internet and banking, like Kelly worked for TD Bank, in charge of their internet systems. Y2K, did the systems go down? No, they did not. She was one of the key people that were keeping that together.
Okay.
So she does all my website analytics and SEO. My husband was the brains behind coordinating national advertising and marketing campaigns for Coca-Cola, Maybelline, Hyundai, Nissan, General Motors, and Coca-Cola. So it's, if he can strategize and help those big companies, he can certainly help a small business owner with theirs.
Absolutely.
Fraction of the
Absolutely.
cost. So, and I mean, where would I be without building things like logos and landing pages and virtual screens? And that's our other VA, Lindsay, who's just our Canva wizard and just gifted when it comes to creative. So I'm very lucky, and I'm actually in the midst of vetting two different people right now for a bookkeeper position, to
Hmm.
actually have a professional bookkeeper on our team, as well as a computer technologist that would
Perfect.
actually be able to route in and actually do that troubleshooting on people's laptops. Kelly can do a little bit of that, but I want her to focus on
Sure.
on the other web things. So
Sure. Awesome. So then a few months ago, you decided to become a selling on the spot marketplace licensee and join our team. How did you make that decision?
I had been coming out to a lot of events, for at different times, and I was really enjoying it. I was getting referrals to my business. I was getting lots of coffee dates and networking, as well as actually getting paid customers through
Hmm.
selling on the spot. So I realized, though, that a lot of people have full-time jobs and they have a side business, side hustle, whatever way you want to put it. And they can't benefit like I was benefiting from all these events during the day. And I thought, we need a licensee that can do evenings and weekends, to really cater to those people and give them the same opportunity that I was receiving, from these events during the day. And I knew that it was great from talking to the other licensees that I'm seeing it in front of me. I'm seeing the PowerPoint that they're mentioning their own back end businesses during an event. And I thought, well, what a fantastic marketing opportunity to market my own business while I'm facilitating to help other businesses network and sell their services and products.
Perfect. Yes, we absolutely say that selling on the spot marketplace itself is a powerful lead generation tool because everybody that comes to our events is connecting. They're not just networking, but making offers. So the expectation is for people to close sales on the spot. And then, of course, be building relationships and be able to continue those relationships, whether the sale closed or not, to have more business in the future or referrals or testimonials and that sort of thing. So, and then as a licensee, of course, even more so opportunity for you to be seen as the authority by facilitating the events and meeting everybody that's attending the events, but also being able to make your offers, and again, being lifted up through our co-branding as the authority in your field. So that's why I'm excited that you are part of our team. I love that it's all working for you. Our best licensees, well, all our licensees, excuse me, I should say, do come from attending our events and loving our events. That's the whole purpose of the whole model there. So, and of course, what we do there is sell ethically, efficiently, and effectively, as you know. So I love that it's been working for you to build your company through us. So
Most definitely.
yeah, absolutely. And in regards to the evenings and weekends, I love that you asked if you could take those on. When we started Selling on the Spot Marketplace a few years back, not only was it in-person events, but because it started off with just me, then it was a matter of my full-time, or my demographic was the full-time entrepreneur or business owner. So I deliberately held daytime events, and trust me, there was loads of requests for evenings and weekends, and I held some. And even after the licensing model began in 2019, we had some evenings and weekends, but most licensees didn't prefer that time slot. So again, I'm thankful that that is your preference and that you're able to supply that for our thriving global community, that even if they are a full-time entrepreneur and business owner, they're thrilled to meet whoever will be coming out to the evening and weekend events.
Most definitely. And I mean, when you think about all the different time zones, because we are a global community, I am actually helping then with those later times then that affect other businesses and entrepreneurs in other time zones. So I think that it's just a very well-rounded program. And with us bringing on from all these different countries from across the globe, it's rather exciting to have people really coming into the movement and they see it working, for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm thrilled again that you joined the team. I'm excited about what we have that we will be doing together, and how we will be building this out. Again, helping lift you up with CL Exec, as well as, of course, the Selling on the Spot brand. Any final words for us today, Catherine?
Just that I look forward to seeing the members of the global community at my events, and I do have a licensee page on Facebook. So just Lazure Catherine is my licensee page. So I look forward to meeting more of the business owners of our community, definitely seeing my events, which are all, of course, listed on my page. And just one final note with regards to CL Exec, we would love to have that chat about how we can help you manage your time better, because we are really the virtual solution for busy realities. So
Perfect.
thank you so much, Jane.
You're very welcome. Thank you. What is the best one way for somebody to reach out to you?
Gosh, we are all over. We do have our website, clexecutivesolutions.ca. We have our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter. We are at LinkedIn. We are definitely all over social. So all you got to do is just punch in CL Executive Solutions, and you'll find us. Google us. We're there.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you again so much for today. I look forward to the global community attending your events, and for me to be able to meet them there as well. So for those of you watching us, please check out Catherine's events and all of ours at sellingonthespotmarketplace.com. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel here as well, and watch for all the amazing videos and training that we have for you available. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.